I'm Kelly.
I'm Carly.
And I'm Nina. And we're going to discuss today our journeys of plant medicines.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it will help somebody who's out there thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cal, come on, spill the tea on it.
Oh, gave me goosebumps you even asking that. So my journey began, I would say, about 17 odd years ago. I was in a bookstore and I saw this amazing book cover, and it was a plant medicine artist, and I was just attracted to the artwork really. It's very psychedelic, very just spiritual, just intrigued me. And the book was called Inner Path to Outer Space, and inside the book it was about people's journeys on DMT and ayahuasca, parallel to people who have been abducted by aliens. And I just found it so fascinating. And
was it fiction?
No, real life stories. So people who have been to Peru, been on their journey, done journeyed with Mama ayahuasca and DMT, and then real life stories of people who claim to be abducted by aliens, and how similar the people's experiences of ayahuasca and being abducted by aliens.
Really?
Yeah, all like the entities and the beings and the giant insects. And I mean, I've never experienced that on ayahuasca, but I know a lot of people have. And also a lot of people who have claimed to be abducted, they experience these beings and entities. So I read that, and I think the seed was planted then. But I mean, if you want to go way, way, way back into my spiritual journey, it's always been there ever since I was little.
Yeah.
Always felt spirit, always been very psychic, very open to that world. And I think probably around 2009 I started doing like psychic circles and some trance mediumship and things like that. And then the plant medicine journey was with, I started doing some cacao and bobinsana day ceremonies with Nancy at Shamanic Heart Space, and then she was serving Cambo as well. And then again, it was just like, this was probably about 3 years ago, and so Cambo is a frog medicine, as we know, and I just started dreaming about frogs. They're just appearing, or I'd be in a shop, I'd see the word frog, or a little frog be on a, like, I don't know, go to a car shop and a frog was there, and I was like, Nancy, I've got to do Cambo with you, it's calling. Yeah, and I think that was my gateway, you know.
So it never really come from trauma or something triggered it, it just was naturally come your way?
I think it was always there. I do believe that she calls you, you know. It's not just you, I want to do this.
Yeah.
It's like you have the calling, but it's like she's calling out to you, because it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But the people who it is for,
wow.
And it's not only about you, that's what I've discovered in my journey. Obviously I have been through loads of trauma in my life, but I felt like this wasn't about me, this plant medicine journey. It was, it's for me, it's for my children, because if I'm healing, they're healing. But for me, it was about the people who come before me. Like my dad was an addict, he was an alcoholic, and I never really got to know the root core of why he was an addict. So I thought, this is going to give me some answers, but not just that, but heal him from the other side. And I felt that throughout my whole journey, like him just being there and like.
Did you feel that you needed to forgive him for anything, and then that helped it?
Do you know, it's really weird, because growing up, again, I think just being very open and sensitive, and being my dad's only child, and my mum and dad split up when I was about 2, and I'd go and stay with my dad in East London in his really grimy tower block. And where's I going with this? Even though it was really terrible at times, like really unsafe situations. I remember picking my dad up off the floor, being very young, being kicked out my nan and granddad's. My dad, just being off his face really, and walking the streets of East London. It wasn't a safe place, it was popular, it was proper grimy East London, but I always felt protected. It's mad. And I remember my dad used to go into the Roman Catholic Church when he was off his face, and like, remember this big statue of Mother Mary, and it was like, I'm getting goosebumps now. I felt like she was like protecting me.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I used to say to my dad, and I don't remember this, but he said, Kel, you'd always say, look Dad, isn't she beautiful? And I always just felt like her presence and her guidance.
Yeah.
But I never, throughout all of that, I never saw my dad, I always saw beyond his demons. I always kind of, I don't know, even as a young girl, just knew it wasn't him. It was something that he has been through, his own wounding. I had a very clear understanding of that. I remember even tipping the drink down the sink, being really young.
So you understood the ancestral trauma?
Oh, God, yeah. I knew it was his fault. And I was probably the only person in his life who actually saw him for who he is.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like I had to forgive him for anything.
Wow,
because
that's
someone
amazing.
else had to say sorry to my dad, actually.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But on my first ever ayahuasca journey, I remember when Mr. Cambo, Sam, came round and he blew the smoke over me and it took me back straight to my dad's flat. And he used to smoke like Old Holborn and Marlboro, and I hate cigarette smoke so much. I remember like breathing through my jumper, being in my dad's flat, or even opening his window, just putting my nose out there to get fresh air. I hated smoke, and Sam, obviously he could probably see and sense that I was going through a little something, and it was the beginning of, I just took the second cup, and it was like wallop. He blew the smoke over me. I was there back in my dad's flat, and my dad, who died in 2013, he was there. And I said, I forgive you, Dad. And I didn't know I had to do that. I don't know why.
You had to release it.
I had to release him maybe, or release that. But I didn't feel like I had to forgive him, but I did in that moment. And it was powerful, and it was like instantly, like a weight just lifted. It felt like instant lightness. It's madness.
Oh,
yeah,
so,
it is.
so good, yeah.
Carly, what about you?
I'm not sure. I think I was called. I think she appeared for me to research it probably a long time ago, and it was in the back of my mind for a very long time. And then definitely guided to Sam and do some Cambo, and I think from there on it's like the next thing, isn't it? When you introduce the Cambo, you then sort of go into all the other things that you can explore from that country. Yeah, and I think the first ceremony was so powerful, so much changed for me. Just turned everything upside down, which is in a good thing, like in a good way.
Anything not built on truth goes.
Yeah, that is so true.
Boundaries get stronger. Really connected to nature much more than I was before. I just wanted to sort of eke away from normal life stuff, you know, and just do me and kids and stuff.
And career. Obviously, we come from similar backgrounds with career. So, did it kind of like flip you upside down of
what I should be doing?
Shouldn't and should be doing?
Yeah.
Even though it's not wrong what you're doing, but
no,
you know,
it doesn't fit.
No.
It's not. It just wasn't me anymore. So yeah,
It's that
definitely
alignment,
gone
isn't
that
it?
different way. Yeah, completely different. Just so much better for all of us and the children, and yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Powerful stuff.
I know. And then from that day, obviously, lots of ceremonies after, to today. With you beautiful ladies.
Talking about like lessons that she may have given you, what was one of the lessons? What really stands out? What is one of the lessons? What really stand out in a journey? And you thought, wow, that's it.
Yeah. Taking my little boy out of school, I think, is one of the biggest ones.
Was she telling you to do
Yeah.
that? Did she? Tell
No,
you
I
to?
asked her.
Oh.
Actually, I think that was a couple of ceremonies in, and I asked her because I was really contemplating it, thinking, I need the answers for this because I don't want to do wrong by him. I want it to be the right thing for all of us, really. And she just kept pointing at me and basically saying that I was the answer and I can do this and it's the right thing.
And it's no one
Not
else's.
to doubt myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no one else's business.
No.
We tend to worry about what other people think, don't we, all the time?
All the conditioning, though,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is all the conditioning.
Yeah.
And the answers are always
Within.
always within.
Yeah.
And I never forget someone say to me, any time you ask for advice, you know the answer.
Yes.
Otherwise you wouldn't be asking for the
Yes.
advice, but you know the answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're seeking is seeking you.
Yeah, exactly that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the major ones, but so many different other ones as well.
Yeah.
Visually, and the children can see a huge difference in me. Life looks completely different.
Yeah. It trickles through everything in your life.
It really does. Yeah.
In a real positive, beautiful, incredible way.
Do you think
You've got
that
to
it's
trust it.
all the things that you ask in your intentions, you don't get straight away? They do come, but you don't kind of get it straight away, and when it does happen, it's always at the right time.
Yes.
There's no rushing. It's always at the right time. Not that when I set intentions, I'm not wanting all the time, but you just want to shift something out of your life. Sometimes it doesn't happen, or I don't know, the universe gives you another lesson for you to think, right, this has got to go now.
Yeah.
And you don't get a straightforward answer. You could set an intention and say, this is what I want to get out of a ceremony, and then what she gives you is the answer, but it's so disjointed. You've got to work that bit out of yourself.
Yeah. She doesn't heal you.
No, you're healing yourself, but she's giving you the showing you.
It's the tools, isn't it, to do it, yeah.
Yeah, it would say, ayahuasca is like, I don't know, what's the famous saying, like 20 years of therapy.
In one
Rolled
day.
into,
Yeah.
one ceremony.
But
I think even after 20 years, you probably wouldn't get that in one ceremony.
No, probably not. No.
How deep it goes, it's deeper than you could ever imagine.
No. But it's strange how she shows you it.
Yeah.
The purging is obviously so cleansing for your mind, body and soul, isn't it, as
Yeah.
well?
Oh, yeah, that track trauma. I mean, coming to the subject of track trauma, it's in us. I mean, it's in your muscles, it's in your organs, it stores. Obviously, we're into fascia as well, and it stores in the fascia. And when you purge, and there's all types of purging, as we know. It just releases that. There is a huge shift.
Yeah.
With that purge, isn't there? With that sickness.
It feels amazing.
No, it does.
Not at the time, after.
No, after. You think, oh, that's gone.
Yeah, something's gone, something's shifted.
Yeah.
What about you, Nina? How did you get into, what was your calling?
My calling was just seeing a guy on Facebook with Cambo, and just thought, what's that all about? But I think 2 years prior I'd gone to a Hape ceremony with my friend Stacey, and just touched on it lightly there. It was a dance ceremony, and we turned up at this church, and this guy, he was so happy, and he was dancing, and it was a bit weird.
We like weird.
It was a bit weird. And he was just dancing, and now we understand it, right? Getting that movement, that energy out of the body.
Yeah.
But he was just saying about trauma and stuff like that, and about the shamanic way. And at the end, we all lined up, and we had a tiny little bit of hape. He used a tepi, and then I bought some with Stacey. But the guy we was with, he was on his way to the jungle to do ayahuasca. But I had the seed planted by a musician I once knew, probably 10 years prior. But he planted it again, this guy, at the ceremony we went to. And then it must have been 2 years later, going, the typical, always spiritual, just come back from India, on a journey of being spiritual, and then I saw it on Facebook, and it, didn't even do no research. It was just
I want to do that.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
As you do.
Yeah. And it changed my life. It was hard. It was a full-on shamanic experience. But what shifted after that, and it came so quickly. And I just felt so in touch with another world, spiritually connected. And then I've done it again a few times. And then I thought, I want to learn that. I want to do Cambo. And it was a really odd a direct message from Planet Cambo on Instagram, and I didn't know of him, and it was, you could win all this money, blah, 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 and I thought, this is strange, and I got in contact with this guy, sent him a message, and he went, no, don't reply to it, it's a scam. And they had taken his Facebook page and Instagram page down. And I said, oh, right. I said, do you teach Cambo? And he said, absolutely. He goes, I've got a course in Bulgaria coming up in a few months. When I met everyone. That's how it began.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think with any type of spiritual calling, like with all of us, you get that, like, it's like the phone ringing. Yeah, and it'll keep on ringing throughout your life until you pick that bloody phone
So it feels like,
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you're getting all these little signs and, you know, like
Downloads,
downloads popping up on Facebook, and then you're not really taking much notice, and it happens again. It's like, come on, like, this is your calling. You've got to answer now. It's time.
Yeah.
But I do believe in the divinity of timing. Things are meant to happen at the right time. So yes, and that's why we're all here together now, because it all happened at the right time with each other. You know,
absolutely, absolutely.
The blending of energies and vibrations and all of that. You know, beautiful.
It's a challenging thing to do.
Yes,
I
I
mean-
mean, faint-hearted. You've got to be
Quite
brave,
yeah.
very strong-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strong-minded.
But you do. I mean, we've come across all walks of life.
Of course,
In the ceremony, you know.
Well, you meet some beautiful people.
You
don't
do, yeah. But you do also meet people what are not that, what we're saying.
No, and they usually end up probably not doing the full hog, or you can sense it. You know who.
Not respecting it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not a drug. It's a medicine. It's an intelligence, a very high intelligence, and it needs to be respected. And you've got to give it the love and gratitude it deserves, because that's what it's given to you.
Yeah. I think that's when you get a lot more from it as well.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I was going through like the deepest, darkest pits of hell, two stand out for me that are really dark and heavy, but beautiful at the same time. I think beautifully terrifying is the word for it. And I just felt my ancestors like right behind me, and that's what they do. The ancestors do stand behind you. And I was saying thank you to the medicine. I was saying thank you, I love you. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going through hell right now, and I'm thanking them for this.
Yeah.
But I just gave myself goosebumps again, because it's all for love. It is that love,
Yeah.
like what we spoke about earlier. Like, I think it's like that dark, feminine, strong, like Kalima energy. It's like it's all love, but it's tough, and it's there for you. It's for your highest good.
Show you, yeah.
Yeah, it's for your greatest good, for you to be, and all of us, we've kind of left our careers or our industries that didn't align with us.
Yes,
You know, because like this vibration's not you. Yeah, showing you the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Do you find it? Start with you, Carly. Do you find it difficult being around people who don't do the medicine?
Yeah, just connections, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's having them strong connections. Quite segregated now, which I'm happy to be, you know. Yeah.
It's nice being around bubble.
But then when you're in the ceremonies, you find a beautiful circle. You
Yeah.
find your little tribe.
It kind of makes up for it with the
Yeah.
loneliness,
Yeah.
because it is a lonely journey.
Yeah. It can be, yeah. It can sort of be like you're a little bit depressed sometimes, but it's not. It's like you're going through something, aren't you? It's changes.
Yeah.
Alone time anyway. Do you?
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. I
Yeah.
need that to recharge.
Yeah.
100%. And I just remember as well, like obviously, like the jaguar is very much a Amazonian, Peruvian animal in the jungle. And ever since I was little, I've always felt like a jaguar spirit guide, my animal guide. And I remember like reading up on all like the totem animals like years ago, and like she's very feminine. She's dark feminine, the jaguar. And it said if she's one of your animal guides, you'll probably walk the path of being alone. And if you have children, probably bringing them up alone as well. And I am, you know, mostly. You know, single mum, and I just feel like this it's always been there. This energy has always been there.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of your destiny. I think, you know.
I feel a little bit like you actually, that I was protected. Obviously, I had unconventional childhood, but always felt really protected.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt
100%.
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've been in some right dodgy situations
Yeah,
in my
me
life.
too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I look back and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
How am
I'm
I
still here.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I never felt any fear.
Yeah.
You know, never felt fear.
Mm.
Yeah, unbelievable.
It's because we're important and we're needed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's take care of these ones.
Yeah, yeah. Look what they're doing now. Oh my god. Yeah, crazy. I used to live in Turnpike Lane. Is it Turnpike Lane?
Oh yeah,
in London?
London Green.
And that's rough.
Oh yeah,
Rough
kind
as
of
hell.
funny enough from there. Yeah.
And I remember getting off the night bus and putting keys here in my fist, and this would be at 3 o'clock in the morning. And you know, just it was a good mile to where I needed to walk. You know, and just knowing someone was looking down on me, or I was looking at my higher self, going, "You are stupid." But I wasn't scared. But I could kind of feel someone looking in on me, and that person was me.
Yeah.
Because you know, I think of it now, and it's like it's insane.
Yeah.
But you know, some of the places I've walked alone, you know it. You know that you should, you know, be alert because I've got keys in my fingers. You know.
You've
But
got a
that's
joke who was
gonna
walking
save you.
beside you.
But things like that, I always think of that, and I think there was a higher self telling me, always, you're alright, you're alright.
Yeah.
Even when I sleep at night, I always put Jaguars by my bed, by my kids' bed, outside the doors and everywhere. I always visualise them all around my home and us.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get connected to animals, definitely the wolves and the crows that crack me up. Especially when we come back from healing, they're just always there, walking beside me, hopping beside me. I'm like, it's the energy of her, but
I can't believe we had one tapping on that.
I know,
on the last
isn't
one.
it? Yeah.
God.
Waking us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is insane. Yeah, amazing. Get onto the subject of Cambo. So, if someone was gonna want to try Cambo, what would you say to them about Cambo and what to expect?
I think expectations is you just got to really concentrate on your what you want from it yourself. It's not an easy journey. It can be quite difficult, but what you get from it is just unbelievable. Yeah, I've got such a big love for Cambo.
Yeah.
It's really changed my life, definitely. It makes you feel incredible as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it makes you kind of. I know warrior is used a lot, but it is a warrior mode you have to be in to get through that. It's like every time I do Cambo, I feel like I'm going to war, and that war is myself.
Yeah.
You know,
That's beautiful.
Once you know what to expect, the first one's out of the way, then you think, right, okay, I've got this. Because I don't think there's many people that don't like it, is there? After they've done it. Like,
no, it's got a certain addiction to it.
Yeah, it does.
It's the purging.
Yeah, the cleansing.
The cleansing of it. Like the body loves that.
Yeah.
It's the clarity.
The clarity.
Yeah. I remember the first time I did the Cambo, and I had 3 dots, and I'm purging both ends, and it was and I was crying, so it was everywhere. And I remember about like a month after, I had a can of Diet Coke, and I was just like this. I was like, oh my god, that's absolutely vile.
Because it is poison, isn't
Oh
it?
my god,
really?
you can taste the poison, and the Cambo really got me. This drink's not for you, or that food's not for you, this person's not for you. And it's like, wow, thank you, you're showing me actually what is good for me as a woman,
It's insane,
as a human.
Cleansing everything.
Yeah, everything.
I couldn't even put wine to my mouth when I first done Cambo.
Yeah.
You know, it creeps back in,
Of course.
but I've changed forever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, I never went back to what I was doing, you know.
Yeah.
You are changed forever, and you're only getting better and better and better. You know, I'm lucky I never came from an addiction. I was playing around and being stupid, but I never relied on drugs or alcohol. So coming from an addiction perspective, it must be so challenging, you know.
Yeah.
But I would say this Cambo would be the first thing to do if he was an addict of some sort.
For sure.
I think a lot of people who we've met and who we know who have done it, they have come from those kind of backgrounds where Cambo's actually saved their arse, really. Because that's how powerful it is.
It really is, yeah.
But And I think if anyone is thinking about doing it, like what you said, Carly, it's not easy, but with the Cambo, you know, it's with the ayahuasca, you know, you're in it for 6 hours.
Yeah.
With the Cambo, at least you know, 20 minutes, you're
I know,
out,
you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like for me, it was like the sensation the first time, because it was in my shoulder, it went straight to my heart, and I got the frog face, I got really red, really hot, my heart was pumping, I was like, oh shit, is this the end?
Yeah.
No, it's just the beginning, babes.
This bit's nothing. This is the
this
nice
is
bit.
it starts.
Yeah. But wow, just after it, just feel absolutely on top of the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing, and like all 3 of us as well. That was our gateway to the ayahuasca. Yeah,
Yeah, gateway to everything.
Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful medicine.
Oh yeah, it really is.
So ancient.
Yeah. It works in the nervous system. Like last time I did it, and it was just very like somatic in my body. I felt like my nervous system, I was just shaking, and it was like wherever's being released, it's just coming out after it. You know, I had the purge, and after I lied down, and I could feel my body just like shaking. I was like, oh, this feels amazing.
Energetically, isn't it?
Yeah, just shaking it off, whatever that is, and it's stuff you don't even know you're holding on to.
I know.
Because often as well, it's not even your own stuff; it's other people's stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was going to get onto the subject of other people's stuff. How more you're in tune of your own behaviours.
Oh God, yeah.
And all your shadow work, obviously that comes into line and everything, doesn't it, with this work we do.
Yeah.
But how the tolerance for people, which I believe the medicine naturally shifts you out of the way in a way of these people eventually.
Yeah.
It's vibrational.
Sometimes it takes you a while. I don't blame them, you know, they're just not in line on your path.
On the path, yeah.
We're not for everyone, and everyone's not for us, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You just got to keep living your truth, being in your power, and then I think then you have your alignment, because if you're always living, breathing your truth, and the more I think when you do the plant medicines, whatever that may be, it gets rid of so much stuff that doesn't serve you, like people, environments, whatever, and it just keeps bringing you back to. It's not even like unlearning, it is that, but it's more coming back to yourself, remembering.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, remember what we already got.
Yeah, what we came here with.
Yeah.
Without all the conditioning and all the horrible things.
I'm a great believer that we relearn. We already know it, and I find that I know this is going off the subject a little bit, but like people who have amazing skills, like pianists and things like that, or, you know, obviously they've done their work.
But they had their...
But
I think we've all got it. But
Yeah.
they relearn it, and sometimes God has given them a gift to have it a little bit easier maybe, or just, not easier, but be more in line for them to want to train it or practice it. But I think we already hold it, and we definitely relearn it. It's not something we're learning. Definitely,
it's already there.
It's already there. Music, all the arts, and it's like you find these people bang their head and they wake up and they're fluent in some other language, or
much like that.
Yeah, or they're fluent in, I don't know, they're grade 8 pianists all of a sudden. You know, it's because it's been, you know, it's already there.
Yeah,
I think it,
mathematics,
like you said,
everything,
like conditioning or wounding, or like, you know, going through your childhood, or you have partners or people who've influenced you, probably on not so much a healthy way. You know, you could be too much this or not enough this, so you get that story in your mind.
Yeah.
You know, so well, I can't do this because that person said I'm not able to do
That's
this.
exactly, yeah.
And
it's
actually,
little words, isn't it?
Yeah, you hear that person what said no to it, and then that stays with you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just stays.
So that's what it releases. It releases all those stories that you've heard along throughout your life, and strips that back, so you can get back to your centre, and get back to your heart, and get back to yourself.
Exactly.
I think that's a good way of saying it. It's like back to factory settings, isn't it?
Yeah. Reboot. Yeah, absolutely that. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
If there's something that you could say what plant medicine has done, what would it be for you?
I think I've got peace within myself more. Yeah. Not fully there, always going to be on that journey, but the peace is just incredible within me.
Yeah.
Clarity, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of clarity. on so much.
Yeah.
Mine's more understanding of other people when they're not nice, and you kind of looking on them and think they're hurting. They're just hurting.
Yeah.
That's what it's helped me with.
No, I get that. Yeah.
And obviously the amazing clarity.
And just love. It is all love at the end of the day.
Yes.
Everything always comes back to love.
It does. Yeah.
It's always love.
Always love.
For yourself and projecting it onto others.
And I think this journey is a huge act of self-love.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you self-love, it shines to other people. Because we was having this conversation today, how healing, my ayahuasca, one of my deepest ayahuasca journeys, they said this is not about you anymore, this is about what you're projecting now of yourself with the healing. It will have a knock-on effect, especially, hopefully, with the people I love around me. And then, it's that kind of love, but also the projection of it as well, isn't it?
You're taking it for the team.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
That's always felt it. Well done, you're taking it for the team.
Yeah, that's what
we weren't able to do it.
Yeah. Influences everybody. Yeah.
Do you think we've been, not trying to blow our own trumpets here, but do you think we've been placed to do that? Some people?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Sometimes.
It's crazy.
It's like it's so hard.
Yeah.
But beautiful.
But I do believe now this is a different journey for me now. I think it's, yes, you could do with a little bit more clearing out, but I think there's something else going on to help others.
Yeah.
And to trust this medicine and to work with it.
Yeah. I agree.
All of it.
It's all about the trust.
It's got a lovely feel to it, and it's just where you need to go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Finish off with anything? Any more medicina?
Yeah.